Hi, I'm Jesse Becker from WineToMatch.com. We've created a wine and food pairing app as well as the engine that you found on this website. And as you can see, if you've made it this far, we're also blogging about wine and food pairing. We're going to be talking about wines and foods and how they work together, as well as occasionally demonstrating a few recipes like this one, Patatas con Chorizo, or Patatas a la Riojana, a really classic dish from Rioja, Spain. And we have the wines of Bodegas Muga today to pair with that dish. It should be a really fantastic pairing. We wanted to do some grilled vegetables. Keep in mind that Rioja is a landlocked area and there's not a lot of fish, but they have really fantastic meats and a great tradition of vegetables there. So to begin, let's cut some onions. We're going to use this grill basket, and then we found some fantastic vegetables from the farmer's market to add to a really nice mix of grilled vegetables. So we'll take the skin off of the red onion, some summer squash, some tomatoes, fantastic eggplant here, mushrooms, peppers, just a little bit of olive oil, salt, pepper. Let's add those to our grill basket and we're good to go. We have the potatoes, the chorizo, which comes in many forms: fresh, cooked, smoked. This is a cooked chorizo. May not be completely traditional, but it's what we could find, and I think it's going to be really fantastic with the dish. We have a little bit of bacon cut into cubes or lardons. We have some chopped onion, garlic, paprika, and a little bit of parsley to finish the dish. So we want to slice the sausage into about 1/4 inch thickness. This dish is a very traditional dish. It's very easy to prepare, more of a rustic preparation, but one that the great French chef Paul Bocuse said one of the greatest dishes ever created by man. So now that we have our ingredients prepped, it's time to start cooking. We'll take our shallow cooking dish and let's render some bacon. So once some of that fat has melted, we'll add the chorizo. So once the chorizo starts to brown lightly, we just want to remove that to a plate lined with a paper towel. Add the onion. So we'll just want to let these onions caramelize slightly. Take about 20 minutes for that to happen. And once the onions are caramelized, we'll add garlic, paprika, and we'll let that just saute until it's fragrant. And then the potatoes. Now we just need to add enough water to cover . And we'll cover this with a lid and just let it simmer on medium heat until those potatoes are cooked. So now that we have the potatoes cooking, they're going to take about 20 or 30 minutes, and we've put the vegetables on the grill. It's time to talk about some wine. Finally, we have tonight the wines of Bodegas Muga, a very great producer from Rioja. A winery that's 300 years in the making, and we have both their Reserva 2005 as well as their Grand Reserva 2001. Since we're talking about the wines of Bodegas Muga, we should also mention that these wines exceed the minimum aging requirements and always have a long period of aging before ever being bottled. So tonight we have the 2005 Reserva from Muga, as well as their Gran Reserva 2001. It's called Prado Enea. And this wine typically will throw some sediment, so we wanted to demonstrate decanting this wine. So we just want to remove the very top portion of the capsule and get our decanter ready. Extract the cork. And very carefully decant the wine into the decanter. Uh, 2001 Prado Enea from Bodegas Muga. It's a Gran Reserva and smells like wood, and Rioja should smell like sweet fruit, raspberries, bright red fruit, strawberries, etc. But it should also have definitely this underlying note of wood, which this wine definitely has. So our patatas con chorizo has been cooking for about 20 minutes. It looks like the potatoes are getting nice and soft, and we're about ready to serve this. So we have our chorizo con patatas, garnished with a little bit of parsley. We have our grilled vegetables, Bodegas Muga Reserva 2005 and Prado Enea 2001 Gran Reserva. So to serve, we'll just put a little bit of patatas con chorizo on the plate. Add a few of these fantastic grilled vegetables. And thank you for joining us on our maiden voyage of WineToMatch.com. See you next week.